There's an old saying, chocolate is the happiness you can eat. But for chocolatier Sean Askinosie, the happiness he's biting into is so much more than the sweet, milky treat. Askinosie might be the poster child of quitting your day job to pursue a lifelong dream, even though he didn't exactly know what that dream was yet.
I was a criminal defense lawyer for 20 years, so why not start a chocolate factory? I loved that job, and I think many people can relate to loving their job for a long time and then they're ready for something else, and that's the way it was for me. Then I figured I wanted to do something in food, and I thought at first it might be cupcakes. I made thousands of cupcakes, but at the time it seemed like there were too many cupcake shops, and I sort of stumbled my way into chocolate.
He literally started from the ground up, alongside his daughter Lauren. The two would create Askinosie Chocolate. What sets their company apart from larger chocolate companies is that when you buy one of their chocolate bars, you're investing in someone's business halfway around the world. Sean and his team worked to track down the best cocoa bean farmers from countries like Tanzania, Ecuador, and the Philippines, just to name a few. And since then, they've developed tremendous relationships with them.
And I just have, been relentless, really, in trying to uncover as many stones as I could in the process of finding the best cocoa beans in the world. And I travel to these places every year. So this year, but for the pandemic, I would have been on my 48th origin trip to all these places over the last 14 years. So every farm I'm visiting every year.
Askinosie doesn't just buy their cocoa beans, he also helps them get their businesses on the right foot.
Trading directly with these farmers, paying them, helping them open bank accounts, helping them become exporters, removing the middlemen and women who siphon off money from their profits.
From there, him and his team create the perfect recipes for their chocolate bars, which can be quite the process.
It's interesting. Making chocolate is a very, very unique and challenging process. The recipes for a dark chocolate bar are not challenging. Why? Because there's only two ingredients. It's cocoa beans and organic sugar. So how dark do you want it? How robust of a flavor do you want? Where is the bean from?
And not just that, the chocolatier also has to adapt to the changing weather, which can sometimes alter the taste of beans from the farmers he buys from.
The thing is, having done this for 14 years, I can tell you that the origin of cocoa beans may remain the same, but the crops are different every year because the climate's different every year. And that can be kind of challenging, but it's also part of the fun because it's not going to taste exactly the same every year.
What Askinosie has been able to build alongside his family and small staff is a business he's determined to keep small. It's a chocolate factory that not only gives Ozarks residents delicious chocolate to eat, it also provides an opportunity for those located halfway around the world.